It's Memorial Day, and we honor those who served this country and paid the ultimate sacrifice. Texas Senator Ted Cruz released this statement to honor the day. Cruz writing, "This weekend, we as Americans remember the ultimate price paid for the freedoms Americans have known for the last 245 years. We remember the sons and daughters, husbands and wives, fathers and mothers who gave their lives for our nation's security and in defense of the principles of our Constitution. It is the tremendous courage and sacrifice we honor as we consider all that was given for us to live in peace and security in this great country. May we never forget their sacrifices, and may God continue to bless America." For more, let's bring in our panel. Washington Times online opinion editor and author of Lockdown, the Socialist Plan to Take Away Our Freedom, Cheryl Chumley. Also have retired U.S. Army Major General and the president and CEO of the Special Operations Warrior Project, Clay Hutmacher. Welcome to you both. Cheryl, you first. I learned a lot at the NRA convention this weekend. One thing was that these rabid leftists don't want to debate us. They don't want compromise. They want a complete elimination of our freedoms. It's everything you write about in your book.
They do. They want to destroy the Second Amendment. They want to take firearms out of the hands of law-abiding American citizens, which in essence is putting more guns into the hands of criminals. Because if you're a criminal and you know somebody doesn't have a gun, that just gives you carte blanche to commit your criminal acts. And look, the NRA has it right that destroying the Second Amendment is not going to stop school shootings. And those who say that it would are living in a land of Oz. But more truthfully, they are politically trying to exploit this situation in order to destroy the Second Amendment.
General, our men and women in uniform, they have spilled their blood. They have laid low totalitarians the world over. Tell us about your foundation and what it strives to do in the veteran community.
Yes, sir. I took over the Special Ops Warrior Foundation when I retired in 2018 after over 40 years of service, most of that in the special ops community. Our foundation was created in the aftermath of the failed attempt to rescue 52 American hostages from Tehran that cost the lives of 8 Americans. Those 8 Americans, 3 Marines and 5 airmen, left behind 17 kids. And the other members of that hostage rescue task force essentially passed the hat and made a battlefield promise to take care of those 17 kids. And that's our mission today, and it continues. And today we're committed to funding nearly 1,000 children that have had children of a fallen special operations community member and children of all Medal of Honor recipients. And that's what I wasn't planning on doing that when I retired, but I got to tell you, it's really easy to come to work to have such a meaningful impact on these families that have served and sacrificed so much for our nation.
I'll bet. And I just wish our men and women in uniform had a commander-in-chief who was worthy of them. You know, Cheryl, even CNN and local Texas news noted the anger at the Biden White House and the Democrat Party for their using dead children to rob Americans of their rights. You know, many parents wanting to keep the focus on the kids from Uvalde, Texas. Isn't this the nature of the left wing, though? Everything is permissible as long as it leads to their absolute power?
Even exploiting kids' deaths is permissible as long as it advances the left's quest to dismantle the Second Amendment, it seems. You know, it wasn't that long ago that it used to be just courteous to wait at least a few days before you came out and politicized horrible shootings like this. And now it just seems like we're lucky if we can make just a couple hours after the actual event before the left comes out and politicizes it. And, you know, if I were one of those parents out there in Texas, I would be livid at the fact that Joe Biden came out to my town and used this horrible school shooting basically as a photo op to touch a photo, to have his wife by his side, reach out and touch photos, and then promise to a crowd that yelled out in the street demanding action that we will. And it's this kind of exploitation that I think turns the stomachs of most Americans, except for the very far left who wants to use such situations to win politically.
And General, I've never met a member of our military that says they signed up to undermine the United States Constitution and its protections. You know, it was Jon Stewart who came out angrily this weekend, wondering why so many are not paying tribute to our fallen service members. Let me just ask you, what do we need to do in this country to get that sense, that reverence back for our armed forces, especially those who pay the ultimate sacrifice?
Well, I think that shows like yours and others that highlight the service and sacrifice of our fallen goes a long way to doing that. And a lot of it's perspective. You know, like I had said earlier, I served over 4 decades in uniform. And during my time, I had the unfortunate duty to bury several of my comrades and see up close and personal the suffering of their families in the aftermath of their loss. And I think when you highlight it in shows like this again and elsewhere, I believe that brings it home. You know, frankly, we have a large portion of our population that has never been confronted with a threat to our country itself. And I think you're seeing the results of that we get complacent. And we're only able to have those freedoms because we have people manning the ramparts of freedom around the world.
Major General Clay Hutmacher and Cheryl Chumley, thank you both on this Memorial Day for making time for us.